Drago says, Big O, I just watched the highlights of the Heat signing Marcus Garrett. The Godfather did it again. Reminds me of D. Wade using the backboard to layups and takes his shots and his change of direction. Well, what I like from what I saw from him was what Ira talked about was the defense. You saw right away that the kid can be an NBA defender right away. And so if you can improve his offense, then you've got something going on. That was the problem with Briante Weber. I love Briante Weber, man. I'm a big fan of players that already have a defensive disposition, because once you have that, you can teach the offense. You cannot teach defense. You can tell them how to do it and all that, but bro, if it's not here in the heart and they don't want it badly, they'll never become a good defender. Being a good defender is all about effort and desire and want and work ethic. It's a different mindset, because it's not as satisfactory as scoring and dunking and the highlights and all that. You know, making a guy take an ugly shot goes right under the radar. Nobody knows. You know, that's just the way it is. It's sad. But I love players that have a defensive disposition, because that's why I was a big Briante Weber fan, and I wanted him to make it, but I knew what he needed, you know, and Patrick Beverley was like that too. These are guys that you just got to try to teach them the other part of the game. You know, Bam Adebayo is a guy that brings the defense already in the rebounding, so you're polishing up that offense and you're making it better and better overall, because he already brings it on defense. That effort is always going to be there with Bam because it's natural in him. Jimmy Butler's a guy that his offense was very mediocre when he got to Chicago and got drafted, but his defensive disposition put him right away into the league. And Tibbs saw that and said, okay, now we got to work with the offense. And he, of course, had the confidence of playing defense, which then rolls over to offense, and he's become a better offensive player. He'll never be a great shooter, but he's a better offensive player, much better than he was when he got into the league.